The boys are delicious. Boys are delicious. The boys are delicious. They are delicious. We have a guest in the house. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today is a special day. Number one, I'm starting a new segment on my channel called Pick a Brain, where I'll have a guest and I'll pick a topic and I'll ask my guest questions on that topic. So I'll make sure that, for example, I'll pick a topic that I know that my guest will know more about, so that I can be able to get inside and so that my viewers can be able to get inside. So please introduce yourself if you do not know her. Vuka Emma Kandini. But anyway, she's going to introduce herself because she's nice like that. So, Uncle Vani.
Hello guys. Well, my name is Ntomkai Senguse. For those who know me, I am known as Ntombi Music, but I prefer Kaise or Ntombi.
Kaise.
Hello. Okay, let me just listen up, guys.
Okay, yeah, obviously.
Oh, guys, please, ningas judge nails them.
Because you know what, we need to get it. We need to get it in the system because today's topic, hey, yes, Tana. But we are going to. I'm gonna enjoy it because I mostly always ask her these questions, and it's just like I always enjoy her insight. So I'd love for you guys to also be in on it with us, you know. Shout out. Question number one.
Okay.
So yeah, you can go as deep as you like. You don't have to go that far, but
okay.
Just advise us on, you know, the things that advise the Kelly's is not reason. Question number one. How do you know when you found the one?
Ooh. How do you know? Yes and no.
Okay.
I pendulum your question.
Alright.
Because at some point in my life, I thought I had found the one.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So to be honest, I'm still discovering as to how do I know it's the one.
Fair.
I think I'm going through that process. So and full like abantu because
okay.
Okay. Yeah,
okay. But okay, so, what's that one attribute that you thought was that made you think that, yeah?
It was there was an understanding, first of all. I felt like I was understood at first.
Okay.
And because of also Chomine, let me be honest. That made me feel like in my past relationship, you know what? This is it. It was the fact that he obviously I don't want to go
yeah, man.
Yay! But let me rather say I felt very much understood in the beginning. And for me, that's the most important thing before love, before anything else. Yes, we're time. And also, guys, you can develop love at a later stage in a relationship.
Okay.
That's my opinion. As long as there's a thing in the relationship. But is that I want to be understood.
Okay.
That's it. So at first, but me question simply because of the fact. Yes, the cookie. Yes. So
granted. So, question number two.
Okay.
When is the best time to have pregnacos? Yes.
Actually, guys, anytime.
Anytime.
Hey, you know what? I've learned something. Growing up, obviously most of the time was back. But guys, anytime, not when. Anytime for me is good. Like I could go on a date with someone today, and if it's or anything, or I feel like there's a connection, or I want you. Guys, I don't have Nalando. What's that thing? 90 days.
90 day rule.
No, I don't have it. If if there's a connection there and siyabawelana and ngiyakufuna now uyandifuna, then why not? Let's do it. If it doesn't work out, it didn't work out. Yeah. So for me, I can't say the right time is when no. The right time is when you just want it. When you want.
But also, if you want to wait, but don't judge.
I don't judge me.
Wait.
Because
maybe me, I don't want to wait. I
don't like those things. I don't like it.
As soon as possible.
I don't like those things of waiting.
Okay, so, number 3, how to bring back the spark in a relationship.
Ooh, my baby girl. Say these questions. But, well, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight as to my past relationship.
Sure.
So, when I felt like, okay, cool, I know there's a good relationship, guys. There's no spark. You know, it got to a point where I felt like, yo, maybe I'm not sexy anymore. You know, I'm being looked
and guys,
differently.
she's hot as hell.
Is that man not hot?
As hell. Like when I say as hell, I mean damn. Damn.
So when I realized, okay, cool, I started not feeling sexy, you know, and I realized, okay, cool, you know what? We've been together for a long time. The spark just goes away.
Okay.
So, the first thing I did when that shit happened, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But sorry for the younger girls.
So, when that thing happened, the first thing I resorted to was Google, obviously. How to bring back the spark.
Rabbi Google.
You know, and I was given, there's a lot of advices there. But I was just like, you know what, call me. What can I do? I wanted to come up with my own thing. And the first thing was, my first thought obviously was, spark things up inside that bedroom. You know?
I'm 3 years old.
So that was my first resort.
Okay, cool.
And about, okay, I must start. Okay, first of all, when you're a mom and you're a wife, sometimes I was cutting this needs, you know, you don't take care of yourself that much, and whenever, like, you always look crappy because I need to look so you're just like, so I was like, okay, from now on, I'm gonna make sure whether I'm going somewhere or not, I'm gonna put an effort, I'm gonna look beautiful, and you know, unpack and pick and you know, sexy number, because I was just trying to, you know, because sometimes it's not because you don't want to always blame the other person. Sometimes just look at what you're not doing in the relationship. And I just want to keep things. I was like, okay, let me bring back the excitement. What were the things that I was doing back then? So I was like, okay, I did those little things, you know, romantic gestures, started telling him how handsome he is, how much of a great person he was. And I think those are I kept planning things, but it was so unfortunate that the partner at the time was just not pulling through, you know. I'd make plans, date nights, and it's just like, no, I'm not in the mood to go. I'd be like, okay, cool, no, it's fine. And then give up, you know, because I'm tired of Muslim men. So I'm just like, you know what? So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna try. I would try, you know, organize picnics and he'd be like, no, that's not my thing. I won't enjoy it, and so, but it ended. But then the first thing, your question, number one, if you want to bring back the spark in the relationship, it should be a two-way thing. That's what I learned in my relationship, because during that experience, I realized I wasn't doing that. I was trying to make the effort, and each and everything that I plan, he's not pulling through to it. So that's why the first step is that you guys, first of all, you guys need to acknowledge the fact that asikho isibalo. Okay, then from there, let's find a way forward. How can we bring it back? Plan your things, my babes. I'll plan mine. Let's be fun again. Let's bring it back. So it's a teamwork thing. That's the most important thing. Because I know people to find out when I was a waste I spark alone, and the brother man is just not going to join in. So that's the reason I shared my story is because I wanted to tell you what I learned through that experience. The most important thing, if you want to bring back the spark in the relationship, we gotta agree to the fact that asikho ngoku. Let's acknowledge it's so too.
Number 4. When okay, cool. You mentioned how you thought that you knew that he was the one, but then you realized it's up for baby, and then you later found out that actually he was not the one. So when did you know the right time to leave?
Oh, how hectic we talk.
And guys, I came up with those questions at 5 a.m. in the morning, so they are good, babe. Well, my ancestors.
When I figured to go to the right, like I was ready to walk away. Now it's the right time. The only time I knew, oh shit, it took me a very long time to actually get to that point. First of all, let me start there. It took me a very, very, very long time, and I think, Zian, it took me a long time. Now that you're asking me this question, I'm actually literally thinking about it. It really took me a long time because things happened, you know what I mean? Time and time and time and time and time and again. You know. So, wow, okay, cool. Is it deeper questions that come down? But yeah, it took me a very long time, but when I figured, okay, you know what? It was when, number 1, I fell into depression.
Okay.
That's when I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm walking away, because now I was starting to take pills. I was now starting to, drink sleeping pills with wine. I do a lot of things just because I was very much unhappy. So that's when I figured, okay, for my own sanity, I'm a mother of 2. For my sanity, for my happiness, let me choose myself. I think it's when I realized mentally, that's when I realized, okay, cool, you need to make a decision, leave. It's either you leave or zofela up, and that's it. Because literally, those were basically suicidal methods. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's when I figured, no, you know what? I want to walk away from this. I'm done. I'm good. I'm done being unhappy. And I think also, a lot of mothers probably were watching this, they'd agree. It becomes more difficult to walk out of a relationship when there are kids involved. Okay. So, because I do know that time and time and again, even when I wanted to walk away, I'd think of my kids. Okay. And I'd be like, I'd love for them to grow up in a home just like I did with 2 parents. So, but my babes, at all. So that's when I think, when I realized I had to walk away, and when I knew that I'm okay, cool, now it's the right time for me to walk away from this relationship, was when I realized I was no longer sane. I hate that gender.
Hate amadoda.
No, guys. Go tell yo.
Jonga.
Bane volume button land
Okay. On a lighter note, how much of your relationship can you share with your friends, and why? The measures. Why are the measures and boundaries?
This much. This much.
And I'm a friend, so I'm worried,
baby. This much. But the reason for that, okay, personally, is because come on. It's personally because it's not a thing. I won't say it's because first of all, I'm not surrounded by a lot of friends. Let me start off there. Actually, guys, she's the only friend I have.
See,
but yeah, like literally, I don't have a lot of friends that surround me. I've got a few friends, so I wouldn't say I've got trust issues with my friends. Like trust, one day, like this stories like was telling about, oh yes, show me what it's not that, but I just feel like it's just a respect thing.
Respecting the relationship.
Yes, in the relationship. Respecting the fact that this thing is between two people. Okay. If I'm an Indoba, it's literally like what happens in our relationship. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Why must I fuck a third person in it?
Got it.
You know what I mean? So I think it's just overall, just respect your relationships with abantu, whether it's a romantic one, whether it's a friendship, whether it's family.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, it's basically because of that reason, not because of untrusting. Babes in if there's such a name. But
okay, cool. Number 6. She might not also want to gabadel on this one, but because of her most significant relationship, felt how it felt when it was still good, but we're gonna ask it anyway.
Okay.
How does the right relationship feel?
Mm.
10 moments later. When it was still right, when it still started, it felt right because you were able to say yes to a lot of things because of him. Because what was that feeling?
Can't remember it. That's the thing. Swear to God, I'm not even trying to whatever.
I grant that a lot.
I can't remember it, so I don't know how it feels.
Okay. This chat about how kulalwa phi xa sijola. You know,
love
like silala kwa baby, okay, silala kwa, and what are the boundaries when it comes? How what's the sleeping arrangement? Okay. Basically,
love this question so much. First of all, ndicela ukugxininisa kule nto nzoyithetha ngoku. Madoda, ngugeli obukele le nto wena ubonise umntu wakho le nto nzoyithetha ngoku. It's very important. Ndilala kwa DO, babes. This is not an argument. Guys, this is not an argument. Hey. But this is not an argument. Guys, I'm not familiar. First of all, I think it's because of also number one. And guys. So lena yento bangokucaba ubhuti ufuna ukutaka ngenkani kwam ndingafuni mna and ufuna mosikwam mna, not because of your cheating or because of whatever. I feel like it's just, guys, I feel like it's a culture thing.
I think it's common distance.
It's common. Respect ufuna ntoni endlini umfazi.
Now for me, the only time we can sort of allow it is if you're in a long distance relationship.
Yes.
And
you
know that thing.
And also if you're not feeling good on a certain day and
I need him. And then he just flies in. Love that.
But in the and also guys, when there's no, especially engagement, number one, you're not engaged with the person.
Yes.
Number two, you guys are just in a relationship. Chances are I might just get a call from my mom or my dad saying I'm outside the door, or my aunt, or whomever an elder that I respect.
Yeah.
How must I look? No, stay away from that shit. Stay away from that dirty thing. Please, guys. You know what? There was an encounter. Okay, not mine. But
speaking on behalf of a friend.
Guys. The guy was fighting. Fighting over Ndoba and Funukuza Kwako. So Kelly's like, no, I don't want you to come. And he asked Bakutbana, why? No, because I share a flat with my roomie. So I don't want to be making my girl uncomfortable because of when I was a bulab.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, let's
you relax because we didn't mention your name.
We didn't.
But you know yourself.
You know yourself. So, but argument why can't I come sleep at your place? No. And she's like, no, we've made this rule because obviously if you are sharing a place with someone, there are rules that need to be made.
Granted.
For undoba siphilisane kakuhle. So we've made this rule ndoba no guy will come sleep over for comfortability's sake. Guys, we're women. And futhi ndingena mna etoilet yayibo nangu ubhutisa uyapinqisa siyagilana phanga kola no.
Iwe itawel.
Iwe.
And then it kanti ngaka. Did you show mom kanti all this time
No, so but the guy got very upset about it, you know, and he was like, how many times have you came to my place? How many? The audacity, my babes. And I so wish ndoba chomam ngaskumti watching.
He must watch.
Must just watch this video. But honestly, in my opinion and my thinking to that, my belief is that it's a no-go. Funeka ibe ndimo okubizayo mayingabi into ocabanga ingathi ngucompulsion okanye into funeka inyanze. No, it's not cute, guys, at all.
And question number next. Okay. I don't know if she knows about this, but we're gonna discuss it because it's a like ndiba curious, you know,
Okay.
because of life encounters and stuff. But question number 9 is dating married men or men in committed relationships. What's your take on that?
You're wrong.
Excuse me.
You're wrong.
Irongo masingayenzi or irongo yenzeni?
You're wrong.
You must just do. Okay.
Honestly, you're wrong. Okay. Honestly, it's not nice. I got cute, I got pretty, but guys, and I'm not about to crucify anyone that's doing it. You know? Since yundoda if bengafuna uthathwa ingathathwa you understand utsho nomntana pha kwaTtwitter uthi wena kaloku xa ndishekile uzawufika wena xa ubuya ndibiwe ngabanye abantu. So husband shouldn't be what by abanye abantu but ufuna ubiwe. So but honestly I got cute but if you're doing it
I think it's a youth thing, right?
Yeah, it's a youth thing, honestly.
But it's 2020, coronavirus, you might die anytime.
Anytime.
Die, babe. If you want to do it, just do it. Jokes. Okay, cool. Question number next. How do you know when a guy is no more into it, into you, yeah?
Shit. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't know in a sense that I don't feel like I've been in that position where I felt like brother man is out of it, like. But it just now where I passed it was a matter of ndoba. It got toxic. We both got toxic, and we both knew. But at any time, the bomb might just, you know. So I can't. It was a ticking bomb, and we both knew it. So I can't say I know it because Shemda nabantu zange one andinikeze into. I don't lie. He was just a toxic person, bit toxic. So I can't say bana.
You never know. Hey, but
so
okay, then how do I know when a guy is really into me? And I'm not personally advising I need her because I have a problem. I'd rather not come to that. I don't like that games.
That's why I talk because especially when guys you never know. And whatnot, a lot has changed. A lot of guys can deceive you. A lot of guys can give you the feeling that they know what women want. They know what they want to hear. They know indoba once I'm starting to fall in love with you, and it gives you that look. Like I've never felt like this before. You know? And when you call, he's there. Hey! Guys, guys, men are deep. Ufumanise kuba into number 1. Like bayazi ba yintoni yenza umuntu aqomba jonga lo mfana, this guy is into me. Number 1. He'll always be there for you. I'll always be there for you, baby. And he really is always there for you. Like whenever you call, he's there. Whenever you don't, he's there. awukamuphi especially xa ungekamphili lapha esantsi jonga he'll do
everything.
Anything.
Abafana.
Anything. Mnike. If he's a real one, you'll figure out Ndoba, oh wow, okay. I feel like Zanane. You can only know Ndoba actually who's the one when y'all are married. When y'all are doing this life thing. And don't get me wrong, ne? Guys. But I feel like at least or two. That's when you're like, okay, sharp. This person is taking me as his wife. He's the one.
So says on your
so what's the problem, guys? No, babes. Honestly, I feel like and now corner, and you have every right to say when a person is gonna marry you, Uti, this is the one, because Anditi, uketa when. What I'm gonna come whether also by cheater or not, or by yinja, or whatever. Oksala you work fucking ring, when's is temis, when's a vow. That means now I'm committed to you. So that's when you say he's the one. You have every right to say that, even if
this video. Okay, cool. Signs of a cheating boyfriend.
Hey.
Never say I don't do things for you. I'm gonna want it from a high-end content, high-end news.
Guys, again, some are good at hiding it, and we never find out up until God decides to I love you, my baby. And there's no way of us stupid to end up a relationship. I bet a man is stupid. Allah, okay, you don't back someone, then you know. But as in your signs, number one, they change. I know it from experience as well. They change in the sense that number one, they get irritated by you. Like the moment you start asking him something, there's something that you don't like, and you're like, baby, I don't like the fact that at your
but I think there's just one Xhosa man that I could risk it all for. But Abanye,
who? I put
jokes.
Everyone
just say videos. Oh my
So, they get irritated by you, they distance themselves, hardly ever available at home. 11 the following day. And yeah, busy phoning because it's shushu BH.
BHE.
And
she's like not to say about good to come back, not to be bigger a prime stand, not to mind the eat. Danny spice and he marinated the hand. It's a bit
so Fumansek Bomb was very distant, and we had to go away, busy too much of phone in yake. Unemoto ahlala uthi gwethe emotweni kanti uyoshaya ama-calls ubona umuntu unyamelele endlini xa sithi hayi uthini wathi ufike emoto mhlawuthi xoba imoto qonda umuntu usefonini. So but basically wethu, a lot of the good things that he does to you or he did in the relationship that made you feel good, made you feel like a woman, because now there's,
in short,
yes, then become a anga to make sure the wife is happy and the girls.
I guess as a boys down.
Poisons.
Guys, I know a guy that he's married, but he cheats. And listen, he'll tell you that, listen, I'm happy in my marriage. I love my wife. Now, but ndakufuna now, and I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna love you. In the main side, Chikiak has a ring, and they bought this ring because he was like he doesn't want her feeling awkward in public, but because this girl's gonna look bad because she's a girl that's dating a married man. Go, they look like they married, but I'm in the streets. Then that one.
Big ups to you, Njaya, man.
I wanna pana. There's levels to ubufebe, but it's dark. Okay. And question number next. The best time to let my guard down in a relationship. Proof number whatever advice you give, I'm not coming.
Best time is when you decide to jola with the guy. Yeah. Why are you getting into a relationship if you can't let your guard down? Stay away from it.
Okay.
Because clearly you've got trust issues.
So I can't need.
You can't need. Pull me back. Let it be a situationship, flirtationship, whatever. Stick there up until you are able to say, the minute the guy proposes to you and says, don't get me wrong, but the moment you say, okay, my baby, let's see where this takes us. Let's do it. That's when you need to let your guard down and trust the fact that when you need to know, you'll know. If it does shit behind your back, somehow, you'll know. So, I got best 3 months after stay away from relationships if you can't trust someone. Because kind of you no guard down until you let your guard down the moment you say, I do, babes, let's do it.
Yeah, my okay.
Because I believe that to let your guard down if you get in guard. If you get in with your guard up, down. Do you know what I mean? It's really difficult. No one at I'm telling you, I because and I'll phone it because of you're worried. I'll phone it because of he's probably with some girl with anxiety, anger. And if you had just walked into that relationship with your guard down, okay. So basically, don't go if you are going in with your guard up. Trust you me, it might not be easy to let it down, or you'll never let it down up until you even walk out of that relationship. Still your guard is still very up there.
My brand.
Go. So just stay away from relationships.
Okay. How to be a perfect girlfriend?
Stop that thing. Take away the perfect. Can't you say good?
Okay, good girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Or partner.
Be supportive. Be loving. Be very much affectionate. The man love it, guys. Show it. Tell him that you love him. Look at him and smile. Ask him how his day was. Do the things that you'd love your man to do to you. Spoil him whenever you can. Actually, spoil you know what I mean?
Okay.
But now boxer. Boxes buy him. You know the most little also, which I'm really grateful for. One of the things that I've learned in my past relationship, is that men love the most littlest of things. They appreciate them. Like being at Woolworths, and then when you're at Woolworths or whatever shop, you take it. The fact that you went to the mall to do shopping, but you thought of him, it counts. So guys, affection is a very, very important thing. I feel like we women, a lot of women fail from doing that. But okay. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to show me that you love me. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we want to see that a man loves us. I want him to hold my hand in public. I want to do the things now was bawelai. You know what I mean? Like, make him feel like a man, respect him, and guys, and I know a lot of you probably down there as I'm talking alone, sound excited right now, but if you want your relationship to work, I've learned this and I lost it. I'm not talking from banding better or whatever. No, just respect that man, especially with like respect him. You know what I mean? Like respect it, and always keep in mind. I know you guys are about to throw bombs on this one. You guys are gonna throw bombs.
I suspect.
As much as this equality thing that's happening, which is very true, but if you take him as your man, You once said something very powerful to me, and you said, told me the day I get married, I'll be Ziyanda Ngunjana, the most famous whatever, and I'll wear that coat when I step out. But when I step back in, I take it off before I even enter the house, take home apart, and then I wear wifey or girlfriend or whatever. Nothing makes Jangan up Jonganum Will Smith Jada, right? Jonganu Beyonce. But the reason why they are powerhouses out there, but still Umdu has a house down, like even if obviously I said perfect guys, but they've held it down. They've had relationships, never been ups and downs, but they've held it down for the longest time. It's because of Umdu Papa and I'm the boss bitch. Right now, boss lady step it. But I can't get